Love is what we want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The world is short of love. So what I'm gonna do is bring back the love. Yeah, yeah. Bring back the love, back the love. I wanna bring back the love. Yeah, yeah. Love is what we want today. Today. Love is what we need today. Every day. Bring back the love, back the love. The world needs a lot of love, lot of love. Love is what we want today. Today. Hate us to go away. Yeah. All I wanna see is peace and unity. I show respect to you, and you show respect to me. In love and harmony, I wanna live with everybody. Me no want no fight, no fuss, no gun, no violence around me. I'd like to see fathers taking care of their children. Love and protect them. Don't avoid and abuse them. They are the future. They need guidance and protection. They need someone to teach them and lead them in the right direction of love and harmony. Harmony, harmony. That's what I'd like to see. We need more love today. Today. We gotta chase the hate away. Yeah. Love and harmony. Harmony. That's what I'd like to see. Love is what we need today. Today. We gotta chase the hate away. When war a gone, the whole place get tense. People are run and jump over fence. Man I get shot in the face and head. Me I wonder if none of these things make sense. Living in peace is better when everyone that I see is my brother. Showing love to one another. Yeah, living forever. War is ugly and love is ugly. That is what my elder them tell me. And Jah knows a Rasta me believe me. I don't wanna see no more blood around. Come on everybody, let's dash for the war and let's go have some fun and live in love and harmony. Harmony. That's what I want to see. We need more love today. We gotta chase the hate away. Love and harmony. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Yeah. We got to chase. All right. Yes. Chew up with the knife, we say chew up with the gun. Come on, everyone, let's have some fun. Again, chew up with the knife, come chew with the gun. Fun. Let's have some fun. Now stop until we see the rise of the sun. Dash with the knife, we say we dash with the gun. Come on, everybody, let us just live in love and harmony. Money. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Let's go to hell.
They ask me show, tell them the true man show. With Janik, oh yeah. Janik, this is an easy skanking. Early in the morning, easy skanking. Hold on for you, darling. Easy skanking. I miss it early in the morning. Easy skanking. Give me the man. I say, ooh la la. The vibes is nice this morning. I say, ooh la la. Janik, listen how the birds are singing. Oh yeah. I love this feeling, a wonderful feeling. Early in the morning. Oh, oh, what a wonderful feeling. La la, la la, la la, la la. Janika, tell them this. I want you cool and deadly. La la. Early in the morning. Oh yeah. I want your name cool. La la. I love it when the birds are singing. Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. Big up Johnny, you know, you don't know dancing for that. I don't know, say, when the dog plates do special. So when we do a special, it stays special forever. And I say blessings, greetings to all my people out there in the world.
All my people out there in the world. Greetings to all my people out there in the world. Hold the meditation with Dante Pangenic. Yeah, man. Boom. Black out negative vibes. We don't need that. We don't need negative vibes. Positive. $11. Vibes is nice till early in the morning. The best vibe. La, la. You can hear the birds singing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Same time. It's not a trumpet, it's a saxophone in the song.
Johnny, keep burning. The ice of the ice is in the brain. Simply the best, they say. But when you get high, it's forever. Johnny, I can fight this feeling that is going through my head. Lately I've been dreaming or simply I've been misled. But should I fight this feeling before it starts to spread? Lately it's been growing and I know it's not my chance. And now this crazy feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, this crazy feeling, they say I'm high, I don't know. But this crazy feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, this crazy feeling, they say I'm up, I don't know. Is it the time of the season? Am I getting back for the wrong reason? Or maybe it's love, I don't know. But this feeling, oh, this feeling of Janik, moving more and more for sure. And now this crazy feeling got Janik high to the ceiling. crazy feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. Do like karate to the heart, straight to the British shoot. And when you're in command, there is no substitute. And when you're not around, loneliness upon the load. I'm looking straight into your eyes, I'm telling you the truth. Our body's like a tree connected to the root. And there is no mixed feeling. You may be healing, my brain touch the ceiling. I'm telling you the truth. Hey! I know the energy of her sound. Look like you got me on the workout. You lock me down and I'm not jail out. And we don't wanna be out. Yeah. Is this love I'm feeling? Don't know if I'm dreaming. Is this I feel? And now this crazy feeling got a little high to the ceiling. Oh, this crazy feeling, they say it's what God don't know. This crazy feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, this crazy feeling, they say I'm hooked, I don't know. The time of the season, or am I getting it for the wrong reason?
Or maybe it's love. I don't know. But this feeling, get me needing more and more for sure. There's all kinds of feeling I need more, not just cannabis. There's all kinds of feeling I want more. I want to be amplified. And that's what we need to amplify all our feelings, our great feelings with life. And if, yeah, for sure, I love the feeling of cannabis for sure, but it's not the only feeling I want to bring to the ceiling stage. Like everything, especially the love. The love, I want to feel the love. I want to be the love. I want to express the love. I want to live the love. I want to. And that's it. That's all it is. And again, when you say live the love, it's not only saying I love you to people. It's much more than that. And I'm not there yet. So I got lots of work to do. So I think I'll be here for a while. For sure. Greetings, all beautiful people. Wonderful people of this wonderful plain earth. Yeah. We're rising each and every day. You know, that's what I marked today. That's what I wrote in the title. I said, do your best. I was undecided what to mark the second part. The divine forces will do the rest. I was like, how can I say it? How can I phrase it? So it's, but that's the only thing I really found that match my reality is, and again, do your best. Do your best. It's not only do things, it's do your best. Is really going outside your comfort zone. When I talk about doing your best, it's being the best being that you can be. You know, that's a lot. That's a big work. You know, being our best, it's not just a one-time deal. It's not just a one-time episode that we were great, like in something we did and we did our best and we succeed. No, we must be at our best. Not only me, you, everyone. We must show the best that we have inside of us. And it's there. It's not because it's not there. It's covered with madness sometimes. The best is covered with madness, but it's there. Hi, tribe. Hi, Godfrey. Bliss. Everyone watching. Yeah. We're high on life. That's what we are on Motivation Academy. High on life. Mostly high on life. I don't get a high with smoking cannabis anymore. It's not very much a high. It's I get high on life. I get high connecting with you. You see, I was sick all night again with my cold. And last night it gave me a massive headache. So from 10 to, I almost didn't sleep all night. I think I slept an hour. I was up all night walking around trying to get rid of my headache or mentally motivating myself to get rid of the headache. But I'm good now. You see? I'm good now. It's gone. Because I got something to look for. I know my brain is wired to come here each and every day. My brain is wired to, and that's what we got to redo, the wire inside. The wiring is a bit not connected properly. It's like the wiring is not connected properly inside. And once you go in, because you have the potentiality to go in within yourself and fix those wires, like you can fix them, literally go inside of yourself with your conscience and fix the wires and reattach the freaking thing. And then you're gone. Like, it's not doing your best and being at your best is the same for you and me. You know, you're not going to do the same thing as I'm going to do, or I'm not going to do your thing, but being at our best is the same. It's showing that the best quality we have, the best, all the might and the power and the forces we have. Because if you do your best, then the divine forces will do the rest. And it's not because you're going to have stuff coming down on your lap. Là, c'est pas ça que je veux dire. Là. Nothing will come. You have to manifest it. Nothing will come manifested on your lap, on your in your existence, là, unless you do the work and manifest it. But you have the potentiality to do that. We all do. I do. I know. That's why each and every day I'm here working on myself, gaining a greater vision of the thing. Like every day I step into this, I get a greater vision, and I also nurture it. It's very important to nurture your dream, to water it. Your dream is like a garden. Your body is like your garden. That's your garden of Eden, your body. So you got to nurture it, fertilize it with good dreams, great goals, great dreams, like magnificent dreams, not even great, magnificent. Your dreams should be magnificent. It should scare you a bit. If it doesn't scare you, it's not the right thing, probably. Me, it is scaring me. Sometimes I do things, I get nervous. I get, some interviews I've done, it was big, like, I'm live and direct on YouTube. Sometimes it gets to me also. So I got to be very strong. Very strong. So the moment I press start broadcast and I'm live on YouTube, which I care what I think of myself, not what you think of me, but I care what I think of myself. And to present myself to my highest standard, with my highest values, with my higher best and all that stuff. That's what I care about myself. And if I don't do that, then I'll be disappointed. I won't feel good. I won't feel good. I have to feel good with myself. And for that, I got to do my best at all time. And that's what I have in mind every time I do an interview. But I still get nervous. I still get that. It's like going on stage and you don't get that tremolo inside. Là, je sais pas comment on appelle ça en anglais. Là. Comme si tu viens pas un petit peu nerveux là, avant de rentrer sur stage. Là. Maybe you're becoming too comfortable. Là. What are you saying? I will to move June 1st. I need more room for my project. June 1st. That's my Hurt Strong Day. June 1st is my Hurt Strong Day. Yeah, it's weird you say that. It's not weird. It's a synchronicity, but that's what we create with each other also, synchronicity. You see, he says he's going to make a move on June 1st. It's my Hurt Strong Day. I'm like, that flashed to me. Yes, you've chosen a massive keyword, connection. Thank you for the... Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure on the what to put in the rest. The second part, I said maybe they'll think that, you just got to do your best and everything will come manifest. No, it's got to come with a great set of action that you take that for sure. And we know that. But sometimes it's to motivate us to take action. It's not because I don't know I have to take action in my life. Everybody knows they have to take action in their own life. It's not because we're unaware of the action that we got to take. And that's got to be happening. What's going to happen with our life. We all know that. It's just sometimes we need the motivation to do it. I need motivation each and every day. I need motivation to brush my freaking teeth. Not that I'm not motivated to do it. Not that I don't have the habit to do it, but I need motivation. You need motivation to get off your bed. Some people, they need motivation for a lot of things. Personally, I'm motivated on life, but I still need motivation. I still need to win each and every day, to win each and every day. And I'm never going to approach a day anymore in my life with saying, oh, what am I going to do today? No, I want to create. Today, we have Don Tepa in studio making dub plates. You see, so today I'm a lot into a dub plate session with Don Tepa. So we're creating more dub plates. We're going to have more songs coming soon. And I like to do it with Don, Stevie, and I like other guys too, but it's not so easy, to establish a connection like this, like I have with Don, Stevie, and King Lorenzo, and Teacher D, and it takes years. It takes years to establish that connection. It took me Took me years to establish connection with the reggae community. I had to be, first of all, I had to create something. Like I knew, you want to create something to connect with people. That's very important. Create, like I created that reggae group, blow it up to like 13,000 people. And then, I don't know, it's just the vibe is going around and people attached to you also. Like when I said the divine forces will do the rest, you are a divine force for me. You are a divine force for me. The divine forces, for me, it's not only in the air, floating in the air like a natural mystic. It's you and me. We are the divine forces. And then there's also the great natural laws that we cannot not go by. So if you align all this, for sure, life wants you to win. If you think you're a loser, it's in your head. It's in your head if you think you're a loser. It's just you got to discover how to win. You're not a loser. Nobody come here to lose. You put yourself in that state of mind. That's all it is. Take good care. Yeah. Yeah, I did that too. I did that with Sam at the beginning. It was very important for me to be close to him. Like I moved near his mother. Too. We were living in Trois-Rivières, I remember, with Sam and his mother. And I had to... she moved into Montreal, and I said, I'm not going to stay in Trois-Rivières, and she's in Montreal with my son. So I said, no, I'll move to Montreal, and that's how I came to Montreal at one point, and stayed there for many, many years, but yeah. Yeah, near Blue Metro subway. Now you got to stay close to your son, man. Stay close to... Is it your son, eh? That's a 3-year-old son. Yeah, I did the same. Same for me. Sam was a 3-year-old at the time. When we split up, sometimes it's when you're okay. I don't want to blame the unawakening state for my relationship failure with her, but it has to do. If you're not like, it's very hard. Like today, like I wake up more and more, and it's easy to have a relation with Kim because she wants to wake up too. Like she's in that state of mind, and she's very, very open-minded. She's very, her heart is fully open. She's a great person. She's always lived for others. She done so. All that stuff is. We progress with it. We grow with because I'm doing a lot of stuff. Like be my wife. It's not sometime. C'est pas un petit fleuve tranquille. Là. Il y a beaucoup I did a lot of experience, tried a lot of stuff in my life, stuff that worked, stuff that didn't work so much, but stuff that really worked and blow up. And, so I'm very, very driven to do things. But yeah, if you're in a relationship where the other person is not on the same state of mind as you, or it's hard sometimes to especially for the food. If you don't agree with for the food stuff and all these things, it becomes very hard to sustain a relationship. And in that case, you better let go than kill yourself and kill each other. Not kill each other, but I mean destroy each other. Destroy each other more than you are. Put yourself under more trauma. Yeah. So yeah, no, but stay. I should. That is why you said Pinef Boulevard is a monster. Yeah, Pinef Boulevard is a monster. Yeah. Pinef Boulevard. I said that before in one of my videos, probably. I was maybe there on Pinef, and I lived there near Pinef. I lived near Pinef Rosemont. Pinef Rosemont, Pinef Beaulieu, Pinef. Pinef Pierre de Coubertin. J'ai resté sur la rue Pierre de Coubertin aussi, right in front of the Olympic Stadium. I stayed there for 2 years, right in front of Pierre de Coubertin. They had the stadium in front of my house. That was cool. I love that place. I love living there. It's a great area. It's not so much in Hochelaga Maisonneuve, which I don't care anyway. I lived in Hochelaga Maisonneuve. I lived in Pierrefonds, all over the island of Montreal. I went everywhere. Yeah. Montreal, but it's done for me. That time is done. I'm out of the rat race and stuff like that. So now I'm more into countryside and living peacefully with my little family. Yeah. Trying to live peacefully in this very turbulent and nonsense world. But Yeah, Beaubien. Beaubien, c'est ça, Beaubien. Beaubien puis Pinef, là, 21e avenue, là. T'as juste à côté de Pinef, le 21e, t'as toutes les avenues. Là. So, yeah, I was living there. But her mother was living on 21st. His mother was living on 21st, and I was on the 23rd, I think, in Rosemont. Yeah, 23rd and Rosemont, so just one street up, I think. So, yeah. No, but no, you got to stay close because they need guidance and protection. You see, that's what Stevie says in his song, the younger generation. And whether you are with, look, us, what we did is I said I'm always going to stay close to Sam. And when he was 5-year-old, we went and get the custody, the full custody of Sam. So from the age of 5-year-old, because I was present also, like that's very important what you do, Lim. You got to be present with your son. You got to be there for him. He needs you for sure. He's young and he needs guidance, protection, and all this. And he's gonna notice that, like you're gonna form a bond. You form a bond with your children. That's very strong. And at one point, us what we did is we asked her to have full custody of Samuel because I was with Kim and we had like a familial situation more than her. So I said maybe we can. Like, and we were not in Montreal. We were in Chateauguay at the time. So we were taking him out of the city also. And I said, every time you want to see him, I'll bring him for you to see. Like I was never, we had a good relationship, even though we broke up and everything. We had a good relationship. So I was always very close to Sam. And that 5-year-old, we got his custody and he stayed with us until he was 18, 19. He moved out, I think. And no, I for sure, but that wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have been close and caring, and so it's very important. I suggest you make it your priority. Make it your priority for now because it's going to make you feel good also. It's not only going to make the child feel good, it's going to make you feel like you're taking your responsibility as a father. So stay very close, man. Make it your priority. Your child, you don't want him to end up as a drone robot in Babylon. You got to talk to this child to make sure he hears your voice also. Very, very important. Me, I make that a priority. Our children must hear our voice and not the voice of others or adapt the values of other people. And especially you, if you're separating, you might not see him as often as you see him before. So by staying very close and making sure he hears your voice, he's going to know who Papa is. He's going to, don't worry. Don't worry. So I wouldn't make it a tragedy to really separate. It's not, you're not divorcing with your child, and the important is your child. Like, I mean, you might have loved your girlfriend or something or your wife, but there's lots of women in this world. I'm sorry to say that, but sometimes it's better to split up than to destroy each other. So you're gonna find the right person for you at the due time. I'm sure about that. My sons are 33, 32, and 16. When they hit their high teens and 20s, they go their own way, period. It hurts. Not escape that. Yeah, they go their own way. But at least by giving a good foundation, you give a good foundation that always, like, when I went into like a bit my own way and like went into some, did some evil stuff, you can say. Today I qualify it evil stuff. But I was doing that, and at one point, I don't know, I lost what I was going to say now. What were you saying? You can't non-escape that. I was going to say something, I forgot. They hit their writing. Yeah, the foundation. What I meant is the foundation. The foundation is very important because even though all the stuff I've done when I was young, that wasn't really like, how can I say that? In alignment with nature or whatever. In alignment with who I am, then that's it. I started you start to default and stuff. But if you give a good foundation to your children, they will always come back to that foundation. That's what I did myself. My mother always gave me a great foundation when I grew up. I had a very good and a great youth. Like, j'ai eu une enfance vraiment remarquable. I don't within the programming, yeah, but they were caring and very, very much present. My mother always been very, very present in my life, very present, and up to this day too. My father, no, but my mother is very, very present. I can call her anytime, and like, it wasn't so much. There was a rock and roll part when I started to question things. The people go a bit funny when you start questioning things in the world, especially your parents. So imagine your wife sometimes can go very funny if you bring it to your wife also, or sometimes the most fear that we have of what other people think of us, it's our wife, our children, our mother, father, the people close in our family. That's the most fear we have. The fear of what other people think is that. Because I don't care what the people think in front of my house. When he thinks a neighbor, he sees me on the internet, or blah, 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 or the one beside, or like, it's really irrelevant. But if now, that's what I think. It's once you let go of this, also you live more free. You live more free. Always love them and always be there for them anyway. Love rules. That's it. That's a golden rule. I see him every weekend. We go to play. That's it. Just make it during the time he's with you, man. Make it a quality time. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. Your son doesn't make a difference if you're there each and every day. He's noticing the fun that he has when he's with you during the weekend and stuff. So no, make sure, and you don't worry about the rest. Yeah, you will grow up as a and enlightened children just like you. I plan to go 20 minutes live daily. You teach consistency. Yeah. It's that's what my my brand is. My middle name is Mr. Consistency. You can be more consistent than me. If you wanna, but you can. Anybody can reach that state of consistency. I think it's something I master consistency. No problem with that. I master consistency, and if you master consistency, then you're gonna master other part of your life. But you gotta master the little stuff first. Like I started making videos very like 1 or 2 a day, and then I said, oh, I can do more than that. Then I started 10 a day. I said, I challenged myself. I said, if I'm going out to that chilling spot, I'm gonna stay there 2 hours, 3 hours, and I'm gonna make 10 videos. So then it started. You gotta challenge yourself. If you don't, nobody will. Nobody will challenge you. Life will put you in the comfort zone, and you will grow up in your comfort zone illusion. And so it's very important to challenge yourself constantly, and that's what I've done. And then I said, okay, I can do 15, I can do 20, and then I was just gone. It's not hard to make videos, 10 minutes videos. Today I make it with my 2 eyes closed. I can go outside, start the GoPro, start talking to you, blah, blah. But before, I was like frozen because of the fear. Once the fear goes and you start living more free, and some smartphones are called Android. It means human, like automat. Yeah, for sure, man. We're turned into automat. We're being turned into robot, and we don't see it. We don't. So it's the unawareness. You cannot blame people. I have compassion for my neighbor. He is unaware. People are unaware, and they. Not that they don't care. Yes, they don't care. I didn't used to care, but that not consciously. Like unconsciously, you're programmed to be for yourself. Like it's something that comes with this society. Like you see everybody just for themselves. So you kind of pick up the what's in your environment. Like obviously, if I would be born in a world that's full of love, full of harmony, and everything would be righteous and no lies and deception, we would experience something else. Like I would probably not even be here. I would not be here, probably. Like in a world where everybody is motivated by life, imagine. But that's what would happen. It's just the system. Sometimes we lack motivation. 10 video a day is huge. And with a proper mindset, it is like, no, it's like nothing. It's nothing, man. I can take my GoPro now and go out. And if I have the inspiration also to tell you all kinds of stuff. If not, I can grab a book, read the sentence, and I'm gone. So it's just to cultivate that inspiration also. And once you're inspired, you don't feel tired. I slept an hour or 2 again last night because I was sick, and I'm still here talking to you. For me, it's important. And that moment that I do when I'm sick, when I don't feel like it, is the moment I grow the most. You know, it's not when I'm in comfort that I feel good, that everybody is good. No, when I don't feel good, I'm sick. And, I battle the thing to come here. That's what makes me grow, and I love it. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Red. Give thanks, give thanks. Life is beautiful. My son looked at me one day and said, Mom, we can depend on Dad. But I said, you can depend on me. So I set course for USA to record and make big money. But the hounds of hell, but their noses. And yeah, that's it. Star Trek gadget. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it. Star Trek gadget, the android. Anyway, I think we all have devices. Like, it's what I told my wife. I said I'm talking about my children having playing on a tablet or something. I don't agree with it, but I'm not alone here, So what am I? That's the balance you gotta find. Also, like I would enforce all kinds of things with my children, but I have a wife too, and I have them growing up, and like you wanna make them aware. Like they know that this is programming. They know what's the bullshit on there and everything. So if you are aware, you're not going to be consuming the programming in the same form that if you're unaware. If you are completely unaware, all these things goes through your unawareness, your subconscious, and it stays there. And that's what you bring in the world after during your lifetime or whatever. All that fantasy, that lies, those deception, those evil rituals and all that. So yeah, it's very profound. Very profound, and I think it deserves our attention for sure. Talking about our life, as I say always, it's not a joke. And the life of our children, me, it's not a joke. The life of my children is not a joke as much as mine. It's my responsibility. It's not so much their responsibility. I don't think they have the responsibility yet. You develop that as you become a grown up, not a baby grown up, but a grown up. We're mostly babies growing up, but growing up, like we're becoming, like I'm becoming, like I'm feeling like I'm outside that baby stage because I'm doing something with my life. I'm giving thanks back for life. I'm just giving back. Like I've been given life, so it's normal to give back. It's normal. That makes sense for me. Yeah. And yeah. No, I'm trying to do a great job, but I'm very, I don't know, I'm very dedicated to that. And I'm the type of guy that when I start something, I don't stop anyway. So I've been like that through all my life. I'm born to win, and I know it. I'm born to win. I came here for that. I tell you all the time, there's no doubt in my mind, no doubt at all. I came here for that, no doubt. I know who I am for sure. There's no doubt, and I know where I'm going, and I know where I'm going. I don't know too much where I'm going, but I know what step I take each and every day to end up maybe where I want to go one day. But that's not really of my. You got to make it happen. Your part is to make it happen. Then the rest, like I say, it's also the divine forces divine timing, divine forces, call it however you want, because your timing might not be nature's timing. So that's why patience is a must. You must learn patience. And also when you become patient, you're more patient with your children. You're more patient with the people around you. And that enchants your relationships. Hello. Hello. My goal is not to destroy my relationships, not to destroy, like I want to build on it. Like, okay, a marriage or to me, it's more a sex slave trade than anything. But you come to really appreciate love the person. You come to really appreciate love the person, and like she's more than my wife. She's like a best friend also. I share all kinds of things with Kim. Maybe not. There's stuff I keep for me because I'm like that. I'm a bit. I don't share everything on the open that I have on my mind. I come here on YouTube to share it, but yeah. No, it's you develop greater relationship when you have more patience. And again, that patience that you harness, that you work on each and every day, will help you for your life for sure. Like it's all about patience and taking action. So what is it? Patience and consistent action. I've told you that before, no? I think so. You hear me here? Yeah, the sound is there. I thought I had no sound. Yeah, patience and consistent action is the key to unlock your potential. To unlock your potential, and that's the greatest gift you can make to someone. The greatest gift you can make to someone, you know what it is to help them unlock their unlimited potential. That's the best gift you can make to someone because now they're gonna be like birds in the sky. You know, that's what we want. We all want to fly high. We all want to fly on life, fly high on life, and that's the key is patience and consistent action. If you develop this, yeah, patience and clear, authentic communication also for sure. Consistent action, clear, authentic communication. Be there. You know, it's to live up to your highest standard. You want to live up to your highest standard, not the highest standard, not the lowest standard of society. You know, society have low standards. You must really induce high standard within yourself and really go beyond your standards, beyond everything you've have done in your life. Like, each and every day you go beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond yourself and beyond your inspiration. It's always beyond and never stay like stuck in place saying, oh, okay, that's what I'm. No, here I go beyond my capacity each and every day. And that's what I want. I want to really explore the wilderness. I know that's what we got to do. We are built to be in the wilderness. We are built to experience life on the wide side. We're meant for that, but we're put in so much comfort that we never explore the wilderness. And again, the wilderness first you should explore is your own wilderness, your own most not wicked dreams, but your most magnificent dreams, and bring them to life. They're inside you. Everything is within. Everything. And once you travel, you start to think. You start to use your thinking capacity, and all the stuff you can use to in order to bring something to life. It's gonna come to life. Come on. This well is not built by people sitting on the couch. That's for sure. I'll be back. Hold on. Kazam representing Yannick. I think I'm going to contact Kazam. Davis too for more the plates soon. I like him. He's great. He's got great name. He did that very natural too. I just wrote him an email one day, a long email, but I wrote him an email saying what was the thing I was doing and everything. He never got back to me, and one day I got a message in my messenger. It's Kazam. He says, I don't remember what he says. Are you still in for those plates and stuff? I said, yeah. So we went, and I think the next day I had the plates made, and that was it. The two plus the jingles and stuff. So they're great, the guys, and they're really great. They're mission oriented. They don't do that only to please me. That's the thing. They don't do the plate to please me. I don't feel like that. They're on a divine mission too. Stevie's on a divine mission. Yes, he's attaching to Yannick for making music and stuff, but Yannick's also on a divine mission. Once you become on a divine mission to change, to create that personal revolution within yourself that will impact the whole world, because that's what's impacting the world. It's our personal revolution. You can attempt to change the world. Go outside, attempt to change the world if you want. You're going to waste your time. You can't change their mind. You cannot change the mindset. We have to change our minds. I have to change my mindset, yours. And then all the truth that you hold within yourself, let it come out from your mouth. Simple, huh? Let it come out from your mouth. God, the skin behind every great man. Oh, yeah. He's a great woman for sure. And that's why a man probably, I don't know, it's a feeling I have, but there is man There is woman here. Me, I always thought that they were meant to be together. So I think if we come together, man and woman, and really embrace a divine relationship, something else come out of this union. Like there's, like probably, if you want to put it like a genie in a bottle that come out, and that's probably the I don't know. There's something very powerful in there. When a man loves a woman and when a woman loves a man, there's something very, very powerful there. And especially if there's respect, if there's a growth and a continual, like, come on, I've been with her for 16 years. The worst part in a marriage, in a union like this, and getting together, making children, and that is the first 3-4 years. I would say the first 3 years. I would say the first 3 years are the most. This is where if there's a split or a breakup, or often it happens in that time. But because after 16 years, yes, we have our arguments for sure. I'm a very, very strong person, and I don't let anybody step on my toe. So for sure, if she comes and start but she has learned also to not engage with me anymore when I start ramping and this and that, losing control a bit of myself. Not in a way, but just by, I'm still freaking human like everyone. I'm still a being with emotion. So I still have sometimes a little episode that I may be more cranky than others, but she doesn't engage anymore. Like we learn, same like me, when she starts to yell or something, or she has a moment like women have their moment. So I don't engage anymore. I don't look for conflict. You don't look for conflict. Stop looking for conflict. It's the worst thing you can do in a couple is looking for conflict. The whole world is at war. I don't want to have war within my house. So I have nothing to prove. Anyway, I'm not about being right or wrong with her anymore. I passed that, but a lot of the stuff that we want to preserve within our relationship is because you want to be right and prove the other wrong and shit like that. So once you completely detach from being right or wrong and you go with the love, that's it. It's just going to do the job. That's what I think. But that's only how I do it. But yeah, being in nature helps with stress levels. For sure. For sure, go out. Very important to go out. My husband, he passed away. I read that's true. He said that. Did our best and provided the best we could. His drinking and drugging ruined our marriage. Said he was selfish. Yeah, but that's being selfish. That's me. When you drink like that and you consume substance, and it's being selfish because you think of yourself. You don't think of your family. Like I'm never gonna like end up into a drinking. Not, I care too much about them. I care too much about them, and my care for my empathy is way too big. I know I would not be able to. I know people. I know someone. He was so drunk one day, like his children. I heard a story that Kim told me. And he was so drunk one day that and his children was around, and someone we know, a younger couple, some friends of the little dog has a little problem walking, I think. Huh? Anyway, he was so drunk that he got up and pissed in the cupboard. Piss in the cupboard where their clothes were. He thought that was a toilet, and his children saw him and said, "Why is Daddy pissing in the cupboard?" So she had to find some kind of excuse to explain that. It's you lose your mind. You lose your mind with alcohol. You become someone else. You're not yourself. That's why I've never really liked alcohol. The feeling I love beer. If you bring me out, we're gonna go probably for a beer. I'll have one or two, but that's it. That I love the taste. I cannot lie. I love the taste of beer, but I stop at one or two because I don't like the feeling. I like to be to feel myself. I don't want to numb myself, from with any substance. So after two, I have enough, and that's it. I know when to stop. If you don't know when to stop, you're never gonna stop. You're gonna consume, and becoming really an addict. You're gonna become an addict, and what happened when you become an addict is very bad. So yeah. It's an horrible disease. Alcoholism is an horrible. Look at my father. That's another thing why also I don't want to touch alcohol. the way people consume it, and like, no, I don't want to. Like my father is up. I think he started to drink at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. At 10 o'clock, he's up at 3 o'clock at night, and I think he must start earlier than that. Like it's drinking all day. It's numbing themselves all day. They numb themselves all day. That's what alcoholics do. And also they carry it with them. They, like my father used to drive his car with his beer beside him in a coffee cup. You know, you go and start to hide your addiction, and that's very bad when you're at that stage. I lived it with my father. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I know what it is. But he's never been like alcohol. He was an alcoholic and this, but when I was younger, okay, he could have been more present. Like there's a, but I don't blame him for anything. He's been the way he is, and that's it. But he's always been providing. Like we had a great, so you know, he was a functional alcoholic. He was a functional alcoholic. Be in your bed at noon, Max. At midnight, you mean? Be in your bed at midnight maximum. Yeah, midnight max. Be in the bed. Yeah. Because if you go to bed too late, you're not. The best is to wake up early. Like if you're drunk all night, how are you gonna wake up the next day and have a presence? Also, you're often on the hangover and you're fucking headache, and you lose your all day. So you consume your whole life into alcohol and nonsense, and you numb yourself to reality. That's what it is. That's why substances are there. That's why also they're making pot legal, to numb the people even more, and to make like it's not even legal. It's legalized, but the word legalization doesn't mean that it's going to be free. People think that, oh, it's legal, it's going to be. No, you cannot grow it in your backyard. Like, take example for Colorado. Colorado has a population of 5 million people. There's over 680 dispensaries in Colorado, okay? And anybody can grow weed in their backyard and open a store and sell it. You don't need a special permit. No, you can do it. It's free. Like they have legalized it. They have decriminalized it, you know? So that's what it should be. But here in Canada, it's not what it's going to be. It's a scam, the legalization. It's a real scam. Also, on top of that, take Ontario. Ontario has over, 13 million, 15 million people in there. There's going to be like, I think it's 80 dispensaries in the whole Ontario. It's the most populous province in Canada, and there's going to be just 80 stores. And again, the prices are going to be high, and you know, it's crazy. It's people are freaking out on nonsense. I'm telling you, this is so nonsense. It should be, nothing should be, especially when it comes to medicinal plant. Like you can buy any other medicinal plant on the market for. You can go to a naturalist and have any medicinal plant. Why cannabis isn't like so crazy? Okay, government wants to collect tax. Okay, we live in that kind of system that the government has their hand on everything, but it should be allowed for me to grow anything I want from the dirt, from the ground, like it's a plant. I'm not opening a mega factory with laboratories to make a meth. No, I don't want to have a lab with meth. I just want to grow my cannabis, my herb. Like, so nonsense. But that's this society. Yeah, the price as high as the consumer. Do you go to bed at 10? Me, I go to bed around the max. Like yesterday, I was in the bed at 10:15, I think 10:30. 10:30, usually 11, big max. If I talk with reggae artists, like last night I was talking with Don Tepo, a bit longer. I was DJing until 9. Then at 9:30, I contacted Don, talked with him for a bit, planned our dub session and stuff. So I went to bed after, but I went to bed because also I had enough watching screens yesterday, 4 hours of it. I think that's what gave me a headache also, is too much screen. Like I'm noticing that. Maybe it's my cold. I don't know, but I feel better now. It's just I haven't slept much, but I don't care about that. I'm inspired. I'm not tired. I never feel tired. I feel tired when I'm sick. Other than that, and I'm not very much sick very often, so I'm not freaking out with that. There are non-alcoholic beer. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking to buy the other day, but it's the taste. Sometimes it's not The same, but what I drink is often a very low alcohol, light beer. I like light beer. I just like the taste of beer, the refreshment, and I love it. I can't lie, I love it. But I go and blast myself with 12 beer every day? No, I'm conscious that it's not good for me. If I drink too much, maybe a beer a day is not bad. I don't know. I don't know. My grandmother is 102, and she drinks gin every freaking day since I don't know how long, gin and beer and stuff. So, and she's 102. There's people like it's. I think it's really some stuff you're gonna consume in food are gonna be like some people are allergic to food, some others not. Some people are allergic to peanut butter. I'm not. So just that is tells you that some stuff are good for you and some stuff maybe you're okay consuming, like and some others not. I don't know. But cannabis is menacing, exactly, and it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Cannabis is menacing, and it's not for everyone. It's something that we should. I don't know why is there the Canada flag. I just noticed it's like I thought there was a maple leaf in the thing, but I just noticed it's a Canada flag. I think I'll take that out. Not that I'm not, but I don't take pride in my nation. Like my nation is doing all kinds of evil stuff. And it's not mine, first of all. It's the place where I'm born, place where I came in in flesh. Yeah, oil pills kill more people than car for sure. 102 years old. Yeah, 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 yeah. And she's still very vibrant and drinks her gin and. So that's it. It is what it is. So I'm out and I'll be back again tomorrow, maybe tonight on the Truman Show. We'll see. Depends my day, what's going on and everything. But yeah, I have to check my dub session with Don, and maybe I'll ask Kazam also to make something else. I have a lot of rhythm, but like I said, I can only do so much. So I love you all. Yeah, what did you say? 110 is the. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, don't stress. Do your best. Forget the rest, and Chow will do the rest. The divine forces will do the rest. Just make sure you do your part. You rise, you shine each and every day. You shine your light in this world full of. It's not full of darkness, because darkness, again, yesterday I was out and I was looking, and it was the moon was there and the sun, the sky wasn't covered with cloud, and it was nighttime. It was 12 o'clock at night, like it's supposed to be dark. Apparently, it wasn't dark outside. Like it's not black. Like it's not like the nighttime is just the absence of light, really. But even that, there is light because there is the moon, so it's never completely dark. Maybe if you go in the forest, you cannot see, but to me dark would be really dark. So we're not into darkness or stuff, just the less light. Live and let live, exactly. I was up for fourth night in a row with toothache. Face looks like a chipmunk today. No, yeah, me too. It's a bit I'm a bit affected by a little cold, a man cold, but I'll get over it. I'm very. I have a very good immune system. I rely on this. I eat lots of watermelon yesterday, and just something very alkaline. For sure, if you got to take care of the temple. We know it. It's not something we don't know. It's just the motivation to do it. Sometimes is not there. It's easier to default to fast food and prepare food, and I'm victim of that sometime too. I'm working on it. Look, I haven't reached the perfection here. I'm far from that. I have lots, but I know what I have to work on, and I know by coming to talk about it, I'm gonna eliminate it. Also, if I put it into my perspective in front of me, if I always keep my nasty stuff at the back of my head, I will never see it. But if I keep the stuff that I have to correct with myself in front of me and see it, it's going to eventually be corrected if I enforce it enough and I don't let it dissipate. And so, yeah. A pleasure to be with you. An honor. I love that. I love these. I love you guys. You're so great. You're so like driven with me, driven to greatness, driven to and Red, Godfrey, Leslie, all of you. I can name you all. There's many that show up. There's some that don't always go in the chat, but that I have in mind, like hello GG, my bro Alex from Germany. I'm sure he still watch sometime. Might not come always in the chat for. Again, it's your thing. But for sure, I like to see you in the chat. I like to see you chat together. That's what we have to do, create connection. And I'm sure, like even you, I see you, some of you connecting with each other. So it's very good. That's what we should not be afraid to connect. Like if I come here, it's to connect with myself. Yes, to recreate that connection, but also to connect with you. If I connect with myself, I connect with you. So it's just something that expands. I know you're there, Leslie. I saw you. I felt you. I know you're there. I know you're there, Leslie. I know you're a great, great woman, Leslie. Yeah. I feel something very, very powerful from you, and I know you know it. Yeah. Great show again. I hope my swollen face heals and tooth settles down. Yeah. Time heal a lot of stuff. Time can heal a lot of stuff. A lot. Yeah. Time is but timing. I would say more timing than time because time. Think there's only the now, really. No? Like, even if I put myself back at 10 years old, it's still in the present moment. Like, it's in the past in my head, but I'm still only in that same moment. It's always the moment. Like, where's the time? The time is a construct. But me, I'm always in the same moment. Like, it's the moment we have to really grasp and do something with it. Did you get some Ambosol, Red? Sounds like an infection. Yeah, look, check that out. So, yeah, peace. Sun shines beautiful today. The sun shines each and every day. And guess what? The sun stays on his path. So we should do the same. Get up each and every day from our bed, rise and shine like the sun, and stay on our path. So, welcome everyone, and that's it. I'll be back later on, maybe on the Truman Show or... but no, is it Saturday? No, it's tomorrow, Byte Radio. Tomorrow, Byte Radio, and Wednesday. Yeah. I like that radio thing. Yeah. So we'll keep the vibes up. Tubing out! Officially, Janik, your host, a.k.a. Truman himself, the original Truman. Yeah. There's only one. He's out.